People will forget whether you helped them or not. But people will never forget how you made them feel. How you made them feel. All of you understand. When you meet people, how you make them feel. The problem is with people, sir, the way they behave. I know one person who gets so angry when people spit on the road. All of you have seen people spitting on the road, especially in India, Asian paints. They have Asian paints factory here. Everywhere, paint in red. Wherever they go, they paint. I have even seen that in the, public places. People, they're amazing. They spit where it is written, don't spit here. They spit on that board also. And that is what I'm going to teach you. I'm not saying that don't be angry. I'm not saying that be a stoic. What I say, you must get angry. But there is a right time, right place, right way. There is a method for that. And I'm sure that at the end of this session, you will learn this. And all of you understand now, when you go in home, the softest target is your loved ones. You take out all the frustration on them. I think today's session will help you years of frustration. Today's session will help you years of frustration, headache, and stress. You want that? This session will help you years of frustration, stress, broken relationship, everything. If you can understand today's session, I promise you guys, I will give you a permanent solution for your anger tantrums, for your anger bursts. Okay? And I'm sure that everyone, you want to get rid of this anger, which has destroyed many relationships, peace of your mind. Am I right, all of you? I want to give you an interesting equation. But before that, one thing you have to understand. If anyone is going to make you successful or make you fail, it is not your laptop or internet. It is not the devices. Who is going to make you successful or failure? Human beings. People are going to do that. And we never work on people skills. Understand, your problems in life, they come on two legs. Your problems in life come on two legs. All of you understand, if you are depressed, if you are frustrated, stressed, who is the reason? Human beings are the reason. Maybe your teacher, your boss, your close ones, your loved ones. They have hurt you, harmed you, said something to you. One of the most important skills I have seen some really successful people have is their ability to deal with people. And ability to deal with people means what? Your ability to deal with your own emotions. And one of the most important emotions is anger. So anger is good or bad? If anger is not used properly, it becomes a danger. Understand, anger is good actually. Let me tell you, anger is good. Because if you are not angry, let us understand, this is an emotion. From where this emotion has come? Why this emotion is there in the first place in us? What is the reason behind it? The reason is, many years before, thousands of years before, when we were living in savannas, in the jungles, we were surrounded by lions, snakes, wild animals, tribes were there. So during that particular situation, anger was important because if you don't get angry, you won't be able to defend yourself. Am I right, all of you? If you just imagine, you are very soft and kind. What will happen to you? And you are living in that era. What will happen to you? People will misuse you. They will take everything. You will be a punching bag, like a doormat, nothing else. Therefore, anger was the emotion that was instilled in us by nature. Because, understand, as I said before that, if enemy tribe attacks you, you can't sit quiet like Gautam Buddha and say that no, all will happen. No, there were enemies during those days. They would kill you, they will attack you. Now, the situation is different. Now there are no enemies. Now we don't have tigers. But this emotion is still there in our brain, and that emotion is creating a lot of problem in our life. I'm sure that everyone here, you have lost at least one relationship because of this. Yes or no? At least one relationship you have lost because of this anger. Understand, guys, what is the fundamental rule of communication skill? You all here are for communication skill. I will give you one golden rule of communication skill, which I try to follow. Not 100%, but 95% I follow this rule. Want to know the rule? The golden rule of communication skill is 90% tone and only 10% message. 90% is tone and 10% is the words, the message, the text. People are focused on tone. You want to say no, okay, no problem. But if you say no, what will happen? But if you say no, tone is there, different is there. Do you feel the difference? This is a golden rule, guys. Most of your problems will be solved if you focus on this. Your tone. How is your tone? This tone makes people either feel respected or insulted. See, understand. If someone is asking something from you, and you say no, or if you don't help, people will forget it. But people will not forget the way you said that. The tone, they will never forget it. People will forget whether you helped them or not. But people will never forget how you made them feel. All of you understand. When you meet people, how you make them feel? Do you make them feel empowered? Or do you make them feel depressed, insulted? That's communication skill. I want to ask you, when people meet you, how you make them feel? Devastated? Depressed? Insulted? Humiliated? Or do they feel like, wow, I'm feeling good about myself? People will never, and that's the foundation of communication skill. Communication skill is about connections. It's not about English. It's not about using fancy words. It's not about accent and all. It's about connections. That's the key factor here. And anger is a problem here. Anger, as I said before, I'll tell you a story. Now, first, before that, you have to understand how anger, hurts us, and we don't know that. So, there was a father, and he had a 12-year-old son. That son had this problem of, getting angry every now and then. So one day, his dad said that, son, do one thing. Every time you get angry, take this hammer and a nail and go and hit that nail in this wood. There was this fence around his home, so go and hit one nail in the fence. He said, okay. So every time he would get angry, he would go and hit a nail. So after 1 week, dad asked, how many nails? He said, 35, dad. Okay. He said, continue. Again, second week he asked, how many nails? Well, around 32, 34. Okay. Now dad says that, okay, now wait. Go and take out those nails now and give it to me. So the son goes, he takes out those nails and gives to his dad. Dad says, now, okay, let's go there where you hit the nail. He takes his son to that place where he hit the nail and says, what do you see here? He said, nothing. Yeah, there is something here. You have taken out the nails, but the holes are there. Means what? No matter how much sorry you say, but the damage is done. The hole means what? The scars, The memories people have about how you made them feel, they will never forget that. No matter how many times sorry, sorry, sorry you say, you message, nothing is going to heal that, what you said. Understand, guys, nations are fighting, wars are there. Why? Because of this anger. They have anger actually. So first you understand the importance of why to work on your anger. First is this important thing. It's very important. Now second thing I have said before, I'm not saying, understand, getting angry is difficult or easy? You tell me. Staying calm is difficult or easy? What people do? Easy things. What is easy? Getting angry. It's not that difficult to get angry. Anyone is there who find very difficult to get angry? No, it's very difficult to stay calm. And that's the reason why you said people are angry everywhere. In the shopping malls, in the banks, ATMs, on the road. Oh my God, on the road, look at that. So guys, understand. Getting angry is important, I tell you. Yes, it is important. But when to get angry, where to get angry, how much to get angry, at what time to get angry is not easy. It's not in capacity of everyone. And that is what I'm going to teach you. I'm not saying that don't be angry. I'm not saying that be a stoic. What I say, you must get angry. But there is a right time, right place, right way. There is a method for that. And I'm sure that at the end of this session, you will learn this. So let us move ahead now. Let me explain you how, I'm sure that many of you have tried different methods of controlling your anger, like counting the numbers in your mind, breathing slowly, right? But what happens? Pat! How many of you have this experience that you lose, you fire rockets, and after firing the rockets, how many of you have the guilt? It's anger guilt. Anger guilt. How many of you have anger guilt? All of you have? Every time you get angry and then you feel guilty about it. I should not have got angry. Now, first thing I want to say, don't have anger guilt first, because having anger guilt will trigger more anger in you, because there is anger of anger. I call it as meta emotions. What happens when we are not able to control our anger? Then what happens with us? We think, oh my God, look at me. Come on, look at me. I can't control my anger. And after the session is over, it does not mean that you will be able to control your anger and you will be calm and composed like Mother Teresa. It's not going to happen. When it doesn't happen, what happens then? You have anger guilt. You feel like, I'm so stupid. I can't control my anger. I attended Sandeep Patil lecture, still no use. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because as I said before, we have anger about anger. Meta emotions they are called. When we are angry, we feel more anger. I mean, how can I control? So first thing, forgive yourself. All of you understood? When you get angry, forgive yourself. Because now when you forgive yourself, you will not have guilt. You are human being, guys. Forgive yourself. And you have a space for improvement. Otherwise, every time no point. I can't control anger. Leave it. And understand, this habit of anger, getting angry, is a habit of 20, 30 years. So it's not going to change in 2 or 10 days. You need to work on this. I repeat again, it's not going to stop naturally. You have to work on this. It's like you work on your physical fitness. You have to work on your mental fitness. So first thing I say is, forgive yourself. Don't have the anger guilt. And it's okay to be angry. But now, what is the next step? How can I manage my anger? How can I hold my anger? All of you understand, one more thing. You can't hold your anger. All of you have this experience that sometimes that person misbehaves. And you want him to behave in a different way, but you control. You kind of suppress your anger. And then the same person makes a simple mistake, smaller than the before. What happens? You snap at him, yes or no? This anger is not the anger because of that small mistake. This anger is because of the previous mistake. But you haven't expressed it. If you don't express what you feel, that will be stored there. That emotion will be hidden, suppressed emotion. It is imploding inside. Imploding. I repeat again, if emotions are not expressed, it has psychosomatic illnesses also, like your skin disease, blood pressure. All these are psychosomatic illnesses that you have to understand. You have to express your anger, but in the right way. So don't just hold on, hide, express your anger, but in the right way. So friends, let us understand the next point here. You just can't breathe slowly or count the numbers in the reverse way, count down, no use. You have to understand the psychology of anger first. And for that, you have to understand, suppose A is the event, and C is the result, okay? Result of this event. Result can be emotional and behavior. Suppose any event is there. At the beginning, I want to ask you now a very important question. Who makes you angry? Who makes you angry? Who is that person? Maybe mama? Friends are there. Who makes you angry? Boss? Who makes you angry? Friends make you angry. Who makes you angry? Clients? You are working in bank. Who makes you angry? Kids? You have twins, I know that. Because I also have experienced it. On that day I remember that. When she came to our institute, kids were there and they were just creating ruckus. Who makes you angry?
My friends.
Your friends.
Parents.
Placement. If placement is done, another thing will start. Placement is done, okay, got a job. Then marriage. If marriage is done, they will ask, what about kids? If kids are there, then they have to find a reason. Put them in good school. Something or other. Guys, you are wrong actually. You are wrong. If you are saying that people make me angry, you are wrong. People don't make you angry. You make yourself angry. I'll give you one example. Simple example I'll give you. Okay, imagine. Three people are driving. Someone overtakes them. Overtakes. And all of you, now these three people, will they have same reaction? All of you have this experience when someone cuts you, overtakes you fast. What happens to your blood pressure when someone overtakes you? And what words can come out of your mouth? Words, all sweet, kind words too. And in pure Marathi. How are those words? I want to ask you this question. How many of you have committed murder? Murder? No, you're lying. Wait, let me complete the question. How many of you killed people in your mind? Only 2 people are raising hand. Impossible. You may have killed your neighbor. You may have killed any politician. Yes or no? So you are murderers. You have killed many people in mind. I have also killed. So it's the same thing. Anger. So when someone, all of you have experienced it while driving, I have experienced it. When someone overtakes you, what do you say? Hey, look at this driving. Irresponsible. When you overtake someone, how slow is driving? What is this? Old one or thing, old person. When someone overtakes you, he is rash driver. When you overtake, he is slow driver. Wow, so you are perfect. Your driving is perfect. Problem is with others. Right? So guys, understand, before going into all these things, you have to understand the fact. The fact is, okay, I'll tell you one more story now. It was night, and one person was searching for something under the street light, and police comes there. He says, "Excuse me, what you're searching?" "Oh, sir, actually I lost my home keys. I'm searching for the keys here. May I help you?" "Yeah, sure." So both of them help. So after half an hour, they couldn't find the keys. And then this police asks, "Are you sure you lost it here?" "No, you did not lost here." "Then where you lost?" "That place." "Then why you are searching here?" "Because there is no light there. It is dark." So what we are doing? Same thing. We are searching for the answers outside. The answer is inside. All of you have, what do you say? When the world will change, no, then only I will be happy and calm. The problem is with people, sir, the way they behave. I know one person who gets so angry when people spit on the road. All of you seen people spitting on the road, especially in India, Asian paints. They have Asian paints factory here. Everywhere, paint in red. Wherever they go, they paint. I have even seen that in the, public places. People, they're amazing. They spit where it is written, "Don't spit here." They spit on that board also. And I think their marksmanship is amazing. Exactly, they spit on that. Awesome there. I have seen many people driving a 30 lakh rupee car and spitting out. And that car window is there, it's all full with all the color. Anyway, let us come here. Don't search for outside. Let's find it inside, because you can't control people. You have to change your basic premises. That is what I'm going to tell you. 3 people are overtaken, they react in a different way. Incident is same. What is the incident? Someone has overtaken you. But 3 reactions are there. What one person will say? Suppose someone has overtaken. One will say, irresponsible driver. Second will say, maybe he's in hurry. Third will say, it's okay, I'm enjoying my driving. Let us play a podcast, Sandeep Patil podcast. Now tell me, incident is same, but reactions are different. Why it is? Why people react in different ways? The answer is, there is no problem with the incident. The problem is with the people. Incident doesn't make you angry, doesn't disturb you. It is people. People means what? Let us write here B. Inside people, what is B? B means the meaning. The meaning you give to this event that creates the result. Meaning, all of you understand, we are always giving meanings to different incidents that are happening around us. We always give a meaning to the event. What is here? The first person, what he thinks? Irresponsible driver. And this is given, this kind of discussion happens very fast, let me tell you. Many of you don't know that this is happening. Many of you believe that. Who disturbed you? This person disturbed me, sir. The person hasn't disturbed you. Who has disturbed you? Your beliefs. Your beliefs, the meaning you give to the event has disturbed you. And many of us don't know that this is happening. The first step here is, if you want to handle anger properly, the first step is mindfulness. Mindfulness means what? Take a pause. Can you take a pause here? Can you take a pause? That's the reason why every day we do meditation. Pause means what? Pause means, now I will tell you what is pause. Exactly technically how pause works, I will tell you. In short, I will not go in detail. Pause means you are allowing your neocortex to come into action and take a better decision. You are bypassing the limbic system or the lizard brain. That is amygdala. You are bypassing that. How is it? Just sound. You are bypassing that amygdala. All of you understand what happens actually? When you snap, when you yell at someone, when you get angry, this part of the brain is hijacked by amygdala. And you snap at someone. Because I told you at the beginning of the session, this part is developed 50,000 years ago. Amygdala is developed 50,000 years ago. Why it was developed? Because animals were there, you have to react quickly. You can't wait for 2 minutes and think and then react. They will eat you. Therefore, guys, what you have to do is when you take a pause, the control goes here. But when you don't take a pause, have you heard people saying, "Arey, think and speak"? All of you heard them saying people? Think and speak. Think and speak means what? Take a pause. Now, everything is in the pause. After taking a pause, what you do is very important. That is what I'm going to tell you. If you can take a pause here, if you can take a pause means microseconds. How to take a pause? You can't be on autopilot mode. You have to be in mindful mode. Mindful mode means what? Mindful mode means you are aware. I'm getting angry. All of you have seen when you get angry, your body reacts. Your body tells everything. What happens when you get angry? What happens to your body? Breathing is fast, shallow. But we don't realize that when we are angry. And after the incident is over, then you realize, sweating, heart palpitations are very high. When you are mindful, you are aware that I'm getting angry now. I can feel that senses, clenched jaws, tightened, because your body is getting ready for fight, flight or freeze response. All of you getting it? So you have to be mindful. Now I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. Many times you will jump from A to C, direct reaction. So don't punish yourself. This is a habit of 30 years. Which habit? Snapping habit. It is going to take time. Hold on. Now, after taking a pause, what to do, I'll tell you. You have to change your beliefs. You have to change your beliefs. You have to change your beliefs means what? You have to change your meaning that you give to the event. Means, see, understand one thing. I repeat again. When an incident happens, then you have a self-talk with yourself. You tell yourself about the incident. Like this driver. All of you know we have a self-talk. Do you know we have a self-talk? It's going on right now. What is going on? Self-talk? What is self-talk? Going on right now? Right now there is a self-talk. If you are here, if you are in the DNA right now, where are you now? Sure? Mindful here or you're gone autopilot mode somewhere? Plan for Diwali? If you are here, you are on autopilot mode. No, mindful mode. And when you are in mindful mode, all of you understand. I want to say a very important thing. Very important. Listen carefully. Communication skill is not about talking to others, how you talk to others. Communication skill is about how you talk to yourself. What kind of, I repeat again, the quality of self-talk you have, the quality of self-talk you have with yourself will decide the quality of your life. The quality of self-talk you have with yourself will decide the quality of your life because you are constantly having a self-talk. Suppose you fail in interview. What is the self-talk we have? Usually, you are stupid, you are not intelligent, you can't do it, you are a failure. Other kind of self-talk we have. You need to work more. Work on your communication skills. Work on your technical skills. Sandeep, come on. Get up, Sandeep. Get yourself up. Dust yourself. Get up. Go back. That talk is very important, guys. I repeat again, the quality of communication you have with yourself will decide the quality of your life. And let me tell you, you can change how you talk with yourself. You can't change the event, guys, but you can change the way you look at the event. I have said that anger is not bad. Please, don't take me wrong. Anger is not bad. Anger is good, actually. Anger is good, but how you express, when you express, where you express, And the way you express is important here. Otherwise, what is the point here? There is no point here. Try to understand this thing. You have to first understand what is your goal in life. What is the goal in life? Happy. Happy means what? Happy means what? To get respect from people, to earn sufficient money, to be physically and mentally healthy. Yes or no, guys? But if someone is hurting you and harming you, then you should not be angry. What do you think? You must be angry. So, you have to ask yourself that expressing my anger will help me to achieve my goals or not. And in most of the cases, it doesn't help you to achieve your goals. For example, someone comes and encroaches your property. Someone comes and encroaches your property. Should you get angry or not? Of course, he's encroaching your property. You have to be angry. But here, you can't go and fight with him physically. No. First go and talk with him. Try to sort it out. Otherwise, legal ways are there. What is the point in just raising your blood pressure? No point in that. Now understand. Here, we have to change beliefs. And what are the beliefs? That is self-talk. First is understand. Very important word here. Why? When a person gets angry, take a pause and ask yourself why that person is getting angry. Have you thought about this? Usually no. Why that person is behaving the way he is behaving? Most of us don't do that. Most of us just snap at that person. All of you understand? When a person is behaving the way you don't want him to behave, if the person is angry also, sometimes what happens if someone is angry, we again fire back. Yes or no? We give him the same medicine back. So you have to pause and ask yourself, why this person is behaving like this? All of you understand? People, how many of you have people who are always angry? Just raise your hand. They're snapping, shouting, yelling, always. How many of you have such people around you? Maybe your boss, your neighbor, maybe in your home also someone is there. All of you have it? So all of you understand one thing, the person who is doing that, the person who is always angry, he is in need of your help. He isn't able to express himself properly. He needs your help. He needs your compassion. He needs your help. He needs your understanding. But what do? I want to ask you, see, understand, most of people don't express themselves. They can't express their feelings. Their only way to express is anger. And you don't see that what is disturbing that person. Why is he behaving like this? I'll give you one example. There was a person at a railway station waiting for his train. But then he saw that there was one man along with his 3 kids. This person was from village. And his 3 kids were shouting, yelling and playing there and creating ruckus there. So this man got annoyed. He said, "Sir, excuse me. Don't you feel your kids are disturbing? Everyone is disturbed. Can't you hold your kids properly? Can't you discipline them?" This man who was sitting there, he gets up as if he was in some kind of sleep. He gets up from the sleep and says, "What? Your kids? Look at your kids. Discipline them." So this man says, "Oh, sorry, sir. Actually, the problem is, yesterday me and my family, we all came here in the city. I came with my wife actually. She was having some issues with her health. And we met a doctor. Doctor said that no problem. She has to just, undergo the knife. He has to undergo the surgery and the problem will be sorted out." Everything was fine, sir. But at night, doctor called me and said that your wife is serious. And in the morning, she is dead. Now I don't know how to handle my kids. I don't have money to take the dead body also. I don't have anyone to help me. And I don't know what to tell to my kids about their mother. After hearing this, what will happen to that man? Will he shout? No. So every person has a story. If your mother is shouting at you, she has something disturbed. You don't know that. Whole day she is working hard, and at night you complain. What is this food? Salt is not there. Definitely she is going to yell at you. Yes or no? Or this vegetable, I don't want that. All of you. All of you do this drama, no? In home? In mess? Do it. What they say? Eat or go out. Your daddy comes home late. He snaps at you. You are not required to snap back. You have to understand him. Maybe my dad is disturbed, because of work pressure. A teacher is there, like me. Sometimes he yells at you. I don't understand. Usually he doesn't shout. Maybe something is there. Maybe his wife is not well. Maybe kids. Whatever. Something is wrong. You have to understand this. That is called as compassion. Compassion means what? Putting yourself in that person's shoes. Understanding what he is going through. And for that, you have to read the person's verbal and non-verbals. Means what? This is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence means what? Emotional intelligence means your ability to read emotions in others. What emotions? Without, he will not tell you. He is not going to tell any emotions. People can't express. I will tell you how to express now, but people can't express. People are small kids, let me tell you. All of you have seen a small 3-month-old baby. If she is hungry, what she does? Cries. What adults do? Shout. Same. Adults are also babies. They are also babies. They don't know how to express because no one has taught them, which I am going to teach you today. So the first thing is, if you really want to take a pause and then ask yourself why that person is. Second is perfection. You are expecting perfection from everyone around you. Now I want to ask you one question. How many are perfect drivers here? Follow all the traffic rules, everything. You are so nice and you are the best driver in India. Raise your hands. Okay, let me ask you one question. How many of you have seen people speaking on phone while driving? All of you seen? Everywhere. Go down and you will find out. All of you get angry, no? Look at this. India, no rules, regulations. I want to ask you this question. How many of you have never done this? You have never done this. While driving, you have never spoken on phone. You are expecting perfection. This does not mean that you should speak on phone. What I'm saying is, I've just given an example of phone, but all of you understand. Don't expect perfection from people. People are messed up. People are messed up. Messed up means understood? They're fallible. They're screwed up. They will screw up. Understand? All of you have experienced this, that people forget. People forget, do you know? Suppose you tell your mama or daddy, go and bring this for me. There is a list, no? And they forget. Yes or no? What do you do? How can you forget this? Do you forget? So, as I said before, if someone overtakes you, rash driver. When you overtake, slow driver. So you are perfect, others are having fault. Guys, understand. Okay, let me give you one example. Diwali is there. There was one home. Daddy and that son, 8-year-old son, they were cleaning the hall. Mother and 4-year-old daughter, they were cleaning the kitchen. Diwali was there like this. So they're cleaning. Suddenly there is a loud noise of something breaking. The noise comes from the kitchen. And then son asks his daddy, Daddy, I think my sister has broken something. Daddy says, no. How do you know? Because after that breaking sound, there was no other sound. So who has broken it? Mother has broken it. Continue. That is the problem we have. If you break by mistake, But if someone breaks, irresponsible. Come on, guys. This we have to change. People are screwed up. People are screwed up actually. I have seen people, I laugh at them now, the way they behave. All of you have seen uh, helmet, for example. Where is the helmet? Where to put the helmet? On the head, no? Where they put? Mirror. They will fall down, hurt, that's a different thing. But people will do the mistakes. And in India especially, while driving, all of you seen, two-wheelers are designed, Indian two-wheeler designers they know that. A bike is designed for how many people? At least 5 people. At least 5 people can, design I'm talking about, the strength, factor of safety is 5 people. Officially, 2 people can sit. And they will fall down, but again they will sit 5. And they will not change. Because people are not, especially in India, they're screwed up. And poverty is there, a lot of issues are there. Everyone is screwed up, I'm also screwed up. I also make mistakes. But when I changed this, when I realized that, nahi yaar, all I understand, okay, I want to ask you one question. Do you know which is the best place to express your anger? Safest place? Home. You are all angry young man outside the home. Singhams you are, outside. In home, Mother Teresa. Is it like this? No, it's exactly opposite. In home you are Singham. Outside? Chewing gum. Because they are soft targets. Mother is a soft target. Daddy, risk is there. So mother, and especially young sibling if you have, you will murder him. Guys, understand, yeah, come on. In home, you love your loved ones, but what is the point, guys, if you are always snapping at your mother or your father? What is the point in that? Okay, they love you, you love them. You may say that, but sir, I love him. Come on, you love, I understand, but how to express it? Yelling and shouting? This is not the way. Yes, Siddharam? Madams? It is with me. What happened is while coming, I brought my wife's car key also. Yogi very Charles book. That is a fact actually. Tell her that it is in my car and ask her to find another one. It is somewhere in the home. And I request her not to shout at me. Really this happened today. What happened is, what happened today, yesterday night what happened, I went late. So I parked my, it's recording actually. No, it's recording. I'm recording. I will put it on YouTube. It's okay. Because that shows that I am also screwed up. So at night I parked my car because she was late. So morning what I did is I took her car out, parked, and that keys I kept next to the driver's seat, and I took my car. I said, okay, after I took out my car, I will put the keys back in the cupboard. Forgotten. I came here with she has to drop my kids. And today's exam, I don't know. Pray for me. I will do, and yesterday night I shouted at her yesterday night. So today morning revenge is there. Yesterday night, I don't know why, I'll tell you why I shouted yesterday. You know the reason. Yesterday night what happened, I did the same session, I shot the video, and then I realized audio was off. Can you imagine? I wanted to kill myself. After 1 hour, I realized the audio is off. And I went, all of you understand now, when you go in home, the softest target is your loved ones. You take out all the frustration on them. All of you have done that? And they say, okay, Baba, theek hai. We are the soft target, come and punch us. You come and punch them. And when in morning, then you are, sorry. So morning, the same thing happened with my wife. I said, sorry. She said, okay, go. And again, problem created. Now I have to go home and solve the problem. Because now I can't reach home in 15 minutes. Okay, perfection. Third, must is there. Must. Change this must. Simple. Change this must with prefer. Prefer. This word is creating a problem. People must respect me. People must be disciplined. People must not make mistakes. This must is a problem. Keep it flexible. Prefer. I prefer people respect me. You will not be angry. All of you understand. These are rigid expectations. You can't. Rigid means what? Can you change people? No. So I prefer people behave properly. I prefer people are honest. Most of the people are not honest. Then you get angry. They will not come in time. Like him. But when I get angry, then you know what I do. So change must to prefer. I prefer. Then you see that. Why to change? That also I am telling you. Because you can't control people. You can't tell them that respect me, behave properly, keep things properly. Another thing is that in your home, perfection is a problem. Everything should be at the proper place. And even shoes also. Angle of the shoes. I know that you are saying that, no sir, I don't do that. My mother does that. Go and tell her. I will not tell her. At least you don't have a perfection expectation from others. I have seen that. Families where everything wants to be clean, everything tidy, but family is disturbed because they're shouting at each other. Keep this here, keep that there. No use. Okay, I mean, you should keep things properly and tidily. But that should not be at the cost of shouting at each other. How to express your anger? Should I tell you? Without using abusive words. How to express? 3-step method is there. 3-step method. First is when you dash. That is pinpoint the behavior. That person's behavior. As I said before, people can't express actually. They don't know how to express. In fact, many people don't speak in this way. They just shout at you, but you don't know why they're shouting. What is wrong with me? So when you do this, second step, I feel. This is very important. I feel. Tell your feelings. And third step, please don't do or do whatever it is. That is again you are expecting a behavior. I'll give you one example. Someone is teasing you. What you can say? When you tease me, I feel humiliated and hurt. Can you please stop that because it's harming me? Now, while saying this, tone is also important. Tone is what? Don't say very politely as if you're requesting. He will not take it seriously. Don't shout also, otherwise it's of no use. Tone is important. What is the tone? Assertive tone. Assertive means what? Means, see, understand. When you tease me, it hurts me. So please, I expect you not to please say these things. They are very personal. Got it? Second time again, if he is repeating, tell him more strongly, in a more stronger voice. This is the way to express your anger, guys. Behavior, express your feelings, and tell him what you expect from him. That's all, guys. This is all about handling your emotions and your anger. Got it? Any questions?
So it is applicable in real world?
It works.
Like road?
Okay, road rage. See, again, I'll tell you. Okay, I will put one more point now, as you said, road rage case. Fourth point. You have to ask, you have to choose your battles. You have to choose your battles. See, I'll give you one example. Don't fight with a pig. Don't wrestle with a pig. You will get dirty. And the pig loves it. Pig loves it because you come, again wrestle with me. So same thing with road also. Understand, you should get angry. Suppose, in promotion, you want to get promoted and you are not given the promotion that you deserve. You must get angry. Because this is the important reason. That's what I said. I hope you remember that. What is your goal? To be happy in life? If someone has overtaken you, it's a small pity matter. Is it necessary to fight on that? Salt is less. Is it necessary to lose your peace of mind and the happiness of family? So you have to choose your battles wisely. Where to fight, where to get angry, it's entirely up to you. If you are fighting for small issues, fight. Mahatma Gandhi also got angry when he was thrown out of the train. Isn't it? He also got angry, and that Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi became Mahatma Gandhi. He was very angry. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was also angry. But he was not angry, why the salt is less. He was angry for a cause. That cause is important. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was also angry. And what was the cause? Equality. Nelson Mandela was angry. What was the cause? Bhagat Singh was also angry. What was the reason for? Reason is important, yaar. And that's what you have to understand, that life is very short. Let things go. Life is very short. Small things are there which we are nagging about. You have to fight for important reasons. So save your energy for a cause, not for petty matters. Okay?